what you looking at, and we done updated the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spit in it proper.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Turner. Gary Trent is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Green, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position.
And KD, so nimble, just a difference maker inside the paint.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Thompson with the rebound. Now it's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
Paul looking around. Giannis up top. Lets it fly. Şengün with the rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Now, here's Şengün. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bucks have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Trent.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And the rejection by Giannis. A fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. To end the cold streak, and the bank shot is good.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Bucks trail by 6. A shot by Paul, nobody around. No good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Paul outside. Cranes the three-pointer.
CP3 a little above average percentage-wise for his career, but the big ones you expect him to make.
Pass to Şengün. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 9 points. Bucks trail by 8. Paul with the 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Outside, KD. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Van Vliet against Paul. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Trent kicks to Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Durant. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. There's Portis. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And here are the Rockets now. They're on an 18-7 run. Fires the 3. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Giannis. And a wide-open look for Portis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Portis has got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. High arcing shot. A rebound by the Bucks.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Adams' shot is good.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Count that one. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Miles Turner comes in for Bobby Portis, and Trent subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now here's Porter. Still scoreless. 3 on the clock. From deep, Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Şengün. Off target from outside. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Down by 15. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Snatched up. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his first basket of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. What an incredible start to this Cup championship, Greg, they've had.
And let's give the coaching staff a huge shout-out as well. They prepared their team for this one-off championship, and they have come out on fire.
Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Bucks also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Paul subbed in for Kevin Porter. Giannis dishes to Paul. On the wing, Turner. Giannis outside. Looking to end the run. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Giannis has got 7 points.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. Too much to handle inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. And the Rockets making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outside for KD. This one for 3. They get it back. Van Vliet outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Bucks trail by 19. Outside, Green. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts it up from 12. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Alperen Şengün.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Now here's Paul. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Outside, KD. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 21. Now, here's Trent. Scoreless thus far. Baseline J on the way. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Durant kicks to Şengün. .44 seconds left to play in the first half. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
Rockets leading by 19. To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. And finish off by Finney Smith.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Well, Durant just taking charge. Kept that defense off balance in the first half. I know he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Without doubt, Shaq, hard to stop a guy who excels at every type of shot.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for Houston. Şengün with a screen on Paul. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from VanVleet.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Green taking his time here. Back to Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
Yeah, right now, the Rockets, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's KD for three. Here's Şengün. Out to Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. Launches it. No good from Durant. Bucks trail by 21. Trent, right side. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Green, no luck. Rockets leading by 21. Durant for three. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 6 assists here tonight. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
From deep, Green. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. KD with the bucket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Well, you see how Giannis scans the floor. It's actually easy at his size. Involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defensive play.
It's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says, with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. Well, Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Turner.
2 minutes.
Back to Paul. Out to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's KD. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. And it's Paul with the ball for the Bucks. Kuzma outside. And he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And there is this sense that every team that Paul has been on, he's just made them better. A testament to his leadership and obvious selfless attitude.
Gary Harris is checked in for the Bucks. For Milwaukee, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Thompson against Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Alec Burks checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Burks for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Burks, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Houston, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in...
Most of their points are layups. Second.
Well, we're close to crowning the 2024 NBA Cup winner. Final quarter here on 2K Sports. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. To the inside. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Holiday. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And he gets it back.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Porter passes to Kuzma. Here's Prince. Tate covering. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume three-point shooter.
Adams finds Holiday. Adams with the screen on Porter. Back to Adams. Shoots over Portis. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Holiday.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. To the middle. A rebound by the Bucks. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Trent's checked in for the Bucks.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Shepard. He takes it in. The shot's good. Shepard's got his first 2 points.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Pass to Portis. Can they get it? And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
Finney Smith with it. He's against Kuzma.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Kuzma outside. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Pass to Porter. And it's Trent in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is why you need to know where Trent Jr. is at all times. He can burn you from the corner.
Here's Shepard. Kept alive. Adams' shot is good.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Here's Shepard. Drops in the tray. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Kuzma. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 59 seconds left in the game. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Adams with the screen on Porter. Here's Shepard, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Shepard. Houston making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Burks in for Cam Whitmore. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Paul subbed in for Kevin Porter. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Adams has got the ball here for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Green, the rebound by Turner. Outside, Green. Trent outside. Turner with a screen on Burks. From deep, Trent drills it from outside.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Off the mark. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.